Let me introduce you to our organization. We are from H2K Infosys and we are e-verified business based in Atlanta. We provide the software training, the job placement assistance, and then the job support. We have the clients across US, and these are the various courses that are offered by H2K: artificial intelligence, quality assurance, business analysis, Python, Java, Selenium, SAP modules, and so on. So we are basically into the IT trainings and placements. So this is an introduction to our organization. To tell you more about our organization, okay, we have started our organization in 2005. H2K Infosys has trained more than 50,000 students in QABA. Then the placement record for the previous year is 84%. The average rating from the students is 9 out of 10. And H2K Infosys is the number one institute in US for the QABA training. And we have students across US who are placed. You can check our reviews on Google. It is 4.8. Facebook is 4.9. Trustpilot is 4.7. You can also find us on the YouTube channel of H2K Infosys, and we have about 27,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel. Okay, so this is about our organization. Now we'll quickly discuss some basics because both of you have mentioned that you are new to this IT field. So first of
Yes,
all, what is the meaning of software? It is a set of programs developed for specific purpose, and there are different examples of the software like the Gmail, the Microsoft Office, the net banking application, online shopping. So even as a common person, you have been using a software in your day-to-day activities, correct? So people from the different age group, people from the different professions, everybody uses a software. And you can find the software in each and every organization that you can name, each and every industry that you can name. And that is why there are a lot of IT projects that are currently in line. Now, to develop the software, there are certain well-defined steps followed in the IT industry. So we will consider bankofamerica.com. So this is bankofamerica.com, okay? And then Bank of America is our client. From the client, it's a business analyst who will gather all the project information and then share it with the IT team. So once the information is shared with the IT team, the software is getting developed, and after the software is developed, it has to be tested by the QA team before it is released to the client. So when we say that the BA is gathering the requirements, it is not going to be a technical information. The client will not tell us how to write the programs or what kind of programming has to be used. Instead, they give us the business information, like what are the different tabs, the features, the steps and methods to transfer the money, the different types of customer accounts. And then we have a login functionality over here, wherein you enter the valid username, password, click on the login button, check whether the account opens. Enter the invalid combinations, the account should not open, and then the error message should be displayed. Okay, so this is about the login functionality. This is how the software is supposed to work. Okay, it has to be tested. Now, do you see? Even as a tester, you're not testing the software at the program level, but you'll be testing the actual software. Fine. You're not doing the testing of the programs, but then the actual software will be given to you. You enter the different combinations of the data and you check if the software is working as per the client expectations. So this is about the testing. Okay, is that clear, everyone?
Yes. Yes.
yes,
Okay. So this is about the BA/QA role, and then this is about the software development steps. So as a QA, you have to test the software, and then as a business analyst, you have to coordinate between the IT project team and then the client team. Now there are job opportunities available. So how do you check the opportunities, the job opportunities? Did you check, both of you?
yeah,
Did you
through the
check that?
Indeed or with the LinkedIn.
Yes, you have checked in Indeed.com, in the LinkedIn.com. Yes. So these
Yeah,
are the popular job websites, right? These are the
right.
popular job websites wherein you can find the jobs. That's right. I will show you another reliable way of searching for the jobs, that is bls.gov. It is the .gov means it's a government website. All the information that is available here, it is authenticated by the US Bureau of Labor Statistics. Okay. So let's have a look at it. What does their statistics say? The IT occupations are projected to grow much faster than the average for all the occupations from 23 to 33. Means this is for 10 years forecasting they have done. Okay, so for coming 10 years, you're going to have highest growth in the IT field in US. And then the number of job openings, 356,700 job openings are predicted every year on an average. So this is about the job opportunities. Now this is a reliable site. Okay, when it is from the US government, obviously all the information that is available here, it is an authenticated information. Now coming to the pay scale, so here you can see we have the median annual wage for all the other occupation 48,000, but for the IT it is $104,000, almost more than double. Okay, so you have a very good pay scale over here. Fine. Okay. So now this is how you need to check the job opportunities. You can get the exact statistics by going through the bls.gov, which is a government website. All right. So you have the statistics now. Now that the job opportunities are available, so let's see the next step. So whenever you get into any kind of field, all right, whenever you're thinking of making your career in any of the field, first of all, you have to check the job market scenario. Okay, you have to check the availability of the jobs. Now, IT is not only the fastest growing industry, but at the same time, the pay scale is also very high compared to any other positions. Now, let's consider the second thing. The second thing is about your own interest. What are your expectations from the job? See, career is not something that you can keep on changing on a yearly basis. It is something that you choose for your lifetime, right? So that is why you have to be very careful while choosing your job, while choosing your field. Okay, so now before you make your choice, let's try to find out what you want from the job. What are your expectations from the job? See, the job market may be good, whatever the field might be there, but there is something that should satisfy your own self. Okay, so can you tell me, all of you, I mean both of you, what are your expectations from the job? Forget about whether you have the experience or not, whether you know the field or not. Don't worry about it, that we will take care later. Okay, but you must be having your own expectations, right? So what are your expectations from any kind of job that you want to choose?
Yeah,
Yes,
the
can you
reason
tell me?
why I want to get into in this field is, I want some stable job,
Stable
because
job. Okay.
yeah, stable job, because I have also worked in like some other fields also, but I want the stable one because I've also seen my relatives, they are just working this company from years and years, and they were also when they start to get into this field, they were also like totally new to the field, and by the time to time they just start getting growing and learning each and everything about the
Absolutely.
software and each and everything about the field. So that's what I have
Correct.
seen from everybody. So yeah,
Yes. So
that's
you
a
have
major reason for me to get into the field.
amazing.
And I know it's gonna take time. It's gonna take like some months or maybe more than the months, but I just
Good.
want something
Very
kind of
amazing.
stable.
Yes.
Here the payments and everything are like on time. You can't just deny each and everything.
Mm.
The payments and everything,
Yes.
especially the pay is the main thing.
Very
And
good.
yeah, yeah, and
Of course,
especially
you're going to get amazing results from this IT jobs. You'll meet the expectations. Okay. So,
yeah,
what I understand is the main thing that you're looking for is what? A very good pay scale. Then
yeah,
you want a job stability. And
Exactly.
then you see them grow. So, you want a growth as well. Correct?
right,
These are your
right.
three requirements.
Yeah,
Okay.
3 hours. Yeah,
Yes. What about the other participant here? Can you tell me what are your expectations? I think.
Yeah, for me, I think get an experience and learn something new.
Hmm.
And it's a new field. I'm so curious to know something new part. Uh, Obviously, a pay scale
Then
should.
why IT field? There are so many other fields where you can learn something new. What is that you want from the IT industry here? What are your expectations from job? See, make a difference. Try to understand a difference. Okay, I'm not asking what is your hobby. Okay,
Mhm.
something that you want to learn, something that you just want to do for time pass, that is called as a hobby. We are not talking about hobby here, we are purely into the business. Okay, let's
Yeah.
talk about a job. Okay, job is something that you're going to do very seriously for rest of your life. Okay,
Yeah.
so that is why
Because
I'm asking, what are your expectations from the job?
surroundings are all an IT background. So when I saw them, I thought let me join. So maybe it's a good opportunity. IT also so need a pay scale and stable. That's matter also. So it's a
Pay
stable
scale.
job. That's and career
Pay scale.
is
Career, yes, career. Okay, career growth. Fine. Pay scale, career growth, and
it's
stability. Okay,
stable.
you're also saying the same thing. What about you, Roshni? I think she joined few minutes back. Yes. Did you hear our discussion? Yes. Tell me, what are your expectations from the job then? Roshni, are you there? You can unmute your audio. Your audio is muted. We don't hear you.
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah. I'm sorry, Priya. Yeah, I'm Roshni, and I just joined this session. Um, I want to learn about this QA and automation. Yeah, so I
What is your
joined the
background?
class.
What's
Actually,
your background?
uh, my background is totally different. I was teacher in India, uh, and then means here I'm having means many years, around 8 years of means gap about this job and anything. And then I have worked as a mobile tester, and then I took break for around 1 year.
Mhm.
Yeah, and now I am means looking for opportunity like
So you want to
means
learn the
I
QA right from the basics?
means I saw some videos on means YouTube,
Mhm.
so I'm having little bit idea. But
Okay, that's
I yeah, I want to learn means properly.
properly. Okay, great.
Mhm,
Fine. So let's see what are the expectations from the job. So I told you we are here for
mhm.
purely the business purpose, okay? I'm not gonna
Okay.
talk about what is very interesting learning and then simply a hobby thing. No, we are not talking about that. We are here purely for monetary purposes, okay? So whenever you talk about the job, the first thing is it should have a good pay scale. That is why everybody does a job. Okay, doing a job for some kind of pay scale which is not going to meet your requirements at all, or simply just for passing some time, so that is not what we call it as a job. The first priority should be you have to get a good pay scale. I'm not sure if you're particular about it, but yes, I'm very particular about you getting a good pay scale when it is a job. Okay, you monetize whatever you learn here in H2K Infosys. The other things are apart, but then here in H2K Infosys, when you're taking the course with us, we want you to monetize it. We want you to get a good pay scale. Okay. So just getting a job is not enough for us. We have to make sure that you get a job wherein you get a good pay. It should satisfy your basic requirements, plus it should also give you a good lifestyle. Okay. Then the next thing is the reputation. How about introducing yourself as an IT professional, software engineer? Do you feel good about it? Of course, you feel that because that is what has motivated you. That is what has inspired you. You have seen your IT friends, and you see that they are getting a very good pay. They are growing in their life. They have a good reputation in the society, and that's what has motivated you, and that's what has brought you here today in this demo class. Correct. So reputation is definitely important. It is not just for a show off purpose. Okay, let me tell you, it is your own self-esteem. It is your own self-confidence. It is about your own dignity, right? So you want to be in a good reputed job. That's important. Okay. Especially when you're working hard, especially when you're putting so much of effort, not just in the future. In the past, you have already put the efforts. Okay, you have done your schooling, you have your college, you have done the investment, you have paid for your studies, you have worked overnight, and then given your examinations, and then yes, you want to be in a good job. And from different country coming to US itself is one big achievement. Yes or not? So when you are here at that level and then coming to US, and then if you're not doing some good reputed job, again that will not at all add the value for all your efforts. Okay, so whatever efforts you have put, let's add the value for that. You should get into a good reputed IT jobs. Okay, the next thing is a growth in the career. This is very important. See, there are so many roles. You go to a bank, you get a job. You go to a school, you get a job. But then what about the growth? You start as some cashier and then you want to end your life as a cashier as in the career. No, you want to start as an accountant, you want to end your career as an accountant. That should not be the case. There should be a growth in the career. For example, here you start as a business analyst, and then in IT industry you grow as much as you want. Okay, go to the project manager position and then go to the management level further. Yes, the growth is tremendous here. As much as you want to grow, as much as effort that you want to put, you can put here. Okay, you will definitely see the returns. Start as a QA, go to the test manager position, go to the project manager position, go to the higher level positions again. So there should be a growth in your career path. Okay, and again, this growth is not just in terms of your position, the growth is also in the pay. You go to the higher position, you get a good pay scale as well. Okay, then the next thing is very important, that is a balance in the work life. Most of the times you must have seen, especially your friends who are in the development field, they just struggle like hell. They keep on struggling. Okay, no doubt their family is enjoying a good life, okay, materialistic wise, but at the same time, what about a life of person who is working? It is so hectic. Because myself, I have started my career as a developer, so I know what it takes. I used to work for 16 hours, that also as a trainee. Okay, I got my job during the recession 2007. I started my career. I started as a developer, and I know how it feels like being a developer. 16 hours a day I used to work. Okay, that time I was single, so it was all good with me. I was totally dedicated to my career. I was ambitious, so fine, went well. But once I had a family, it was next to a nightmare. I didn't want to compromise my career. At the same time, I didn't want to give up my family. That is where I was stuck. No balance at all. It was a total struggle. Then after that, we moved to US. It so happened, okay, on flow. We moved to US, and then that is when I had to, give a second thought on my career, whether I had to continue or not. That was the first thing. Then I thought later, okay, I wanted to continue. I didn't wanted to quit on my career because I have worked hard on it. I have done my education. I've spent a lot of money. I've spent a lot of time. I spent, nights, all the nights studying for my examinations, and then that is how I had made the achievement. And at this point of time, I didn't want to quit the career, but at the same time, I didn't wanted to give up on the family life as well. That is when I chose this automation testing position. I started as an automation tester because I had a programming experience. Okay, I started as an automation tester, and yes, since then things are very, very much balanced. Okay, so this is how I could get my job satisfaction. Fine. So these are the things that I have learned from my 17 years of career that anybody would be looking for. And yes, stability. So if you are able to do like a couple of projects, after that looking at your profile, they will give you a job. And how do you achieve the stability? That also I will give you a hack, so you can take that as a hack number one for today. How I have been consistently in my career, how I have maintained the stability in my career. Because you must be hearing, when it comes to a recession, the first noise happens in the IT industry. Only IT people keep on talking about the jobs. No jobs, recession is there, recession is going to come. Okay, either the recession will be there or it is going to come in the future. That is what they always speak about. Have you heard about it? When you talk to your IT friends, they are not just having a good lifestyle, at the same time, they always have the stress. Recession might come, we might lose a job, they are doing downsizing in a company. So this is an anxiety that they always go through. How to take care of this? How do you ensure that you don't get into that anxiety? How do you maintain the stability? See, stability is not in the industry, stability is in a person, how you have to achieve it. Okay, I'll tell you how. make a note of it and please listen to me carefully. Okay. Throughout my career, I had about 2 to 3 recessions and I never went out of job. How? Okay, let me tell you that. See, whenever any IT company is downsizing, means they are firing the employees. They will not fire all the employees of the organization. Agree? 10%, 20%, maximum 40% they will fire. Okay. Now, why you want to be the one among that 40%? Think of being among those 60%. How is that those 60% people are being retained? That is because they have maintained a consistent performance. Okay, that is by continuing the learning process throughout their life. That is what I follow as a professional all the time. I continue the learning process. Even though I have 17 years of experience in this IT field, I explore. Okay, I try to find out what are the new testing tools, what are the new skills that I have to acquire in this testing field, and I dedicate some time, my effort, my own money to get into the learning process. If you are able to do that on a regular basis, trust me, you will never go out of the job, even during the recession. You will not be among those 40 people percent who have quit the job, but you will be among those 60% people who are retained in the job. Then, how much effort you have to put, how much time you have to spend in the learning process. Coming to the testing field, every year, if you are able to spend some 5 days or 4 days, okay, in learning process, one testing tool, if you have to learn, it's not like so complex as what the developers have to do. I know the comparison because I've done both the jobs. Okay, you need not spend that much effort. Spend at least 1 week in the entire year to update yourself with one latest testing skill. Can you do that? If yes, you will have the stability in the job. Is that clear, everyone? Please make a note
Yes.
of it. That is how you achieve a stability in the IT career. Okay, learning. Now, again, for that, don't keep on searching for some free tools, free things. If you have time, you can do that. But I will never have so much of time. So, what I do is I take the workshops, which are definitely the paid workshops. I attend them. I invest in my learning. I also spend time over there because even though I have a very hectic schedule, but still I take at least a week time out for my own self, for my own learning. Every year I do that. This effort I do, and then that is how I've made sure that I've never gone out of job. Okay, sustainable career or a stable career you want, you do this. Okay, fine. Now let's set a goal then. So all your doubts clear. So what you're going to achieve in this job, you have the understanding now. Now let's set a goal for yourself. Okay, set a goal that you want to work as a QABA. One more important thing I will tell you. There are 80% chances that after this demo class is over, again you're back to the same regular mode. How did you enter this demo session today? Maybe you have seen your IT friend very recently. Okay, who has motivated you, who has inspired you. Okay, you wanted to be like that. Let me also work in IT. Let me also be like her or him. I also want to try the IT job. I want to also get that kind of lifestyle. So you might have got inspired, and this is not a first time, I'm sure of that. Yes or not? Many times you have got inspired like this. You get inspired, okay, and after that, next day, you're back into your routine. Again, that inspiration is gone. Again, you see another IT person sometime. Again, you're inspired to hire. Again, you're back into the routine. So this has happened many a times. Okay. Now, somewhere on this journey, on a fluke, you have got to click on this demo link. Luckily, our ad has popped up, and then you got the link. You clicked on it, and you have joined the demo session. From here onwards, let me tell you, please don't go back to the same old mode again, because if you do that, again you will get inspired, again it will drop. This cycle will continue. So stop this, okay? And then get into the action. Get into the action by setting a goal for yourself. Yes, this time I want to work as a QABA. I have to make my career in the IT field. After the demo session, again, don't go back to the same mode. Otherwise, take it from me, if you go back to the same mode, again this regret will happen. Again you will get inspired, again you'll regret, again inspire, again regret. This will continue your life. Trust me. Okay, that's going to happen. So get into the action mode. Now, set a goal for yourself that you're going to work as a QABA. The next thing, what you need is a good roadmap. You need a direction now. Okay, fine. You are on the right place. Let me tell you, we are going to offer you the course in H2K Infosys, and in H2K Infosys, we have a very well structured syllabus. Now, you might be thinking why we have to join H2K Infosys, why we have to take up a course here on YouTube channel. There are so many free videos. Go to some self-learning platform. You can create an account and you can purchase the videos and you can learn them at a much lesser price. Why not go for it? Then let me tell you what's the drawback. You'll learn, you'll feel good while you're learning. But after that, when you have to start preparing your resume and start applying for the job, that is when your hurdles will start. First of all, you'll not have a well structured skills. You will learn some random skills based on your own knowledge, own experience, based on the inputs that you take from your friends randomly. So if you put that kind of random skills on your resume, do you think you'll get the jobs? You'll not. It is like shooting in a dark, and there is hardly like 0.1% that it will go and reach the target. You have put so much of effort, but only zero point 0.1 chances. That is why you need a very well structured syllabus. And we have prepared our syllabus by going through the job market and also by talking to our employers, plus the students who are recently placed with us. So we are in touch with everybody over here. That is how we have structured and updated our syllabus. I'll show you our syllabus. It is the most updated syllabus that you can find. Second thing is the mentor. Okay. Now, on the daily basis, who is going to inspire you? Today, you're in a demo session. What is your inspiration level? Your energy level is very high today because you're with me. Is it high? Is it vibrating along with me? Are you in sync with whatever I'm saying? You're motivated today. Okay. But if I'm not there, again, you'll get demotivated. So in many of the organizations, what they do, many companies, they have the learning management system these days. Very simple. They will give you the account, you pay, and you have to take those accounts. Okay, and they will say live session. Live session will be only one day in a week, and that also for Q&A session, means question and answer session. You go through the videos, come to that Q&A session, ask the questions to the mentor. Then that person is not at all called a mentor because he's not directing you. How many of your questions will be answered in that session wherein there will be so many participants? They will not. Okay. And then if you're doing some mistake, who is going to correct you? There is nobody. Who is going you to give the direction if you're going in a wrong direction? Nobody again. So you definitely need a mentor with whom you're going to meet on a regular basis, on the daily basis, and then you get the inputs. Who is going to improve you, correct you on the daily basis? Who is going to direct you, motivate you on the daily basis, right? That is what you need as a beginner. Then the next important thing is, see, you got motivated by looking at your friend. How about meeting so many friends in our IT network on the daily basis? Because we have a student community here, we have created our student group wherein you can find our students who are currently taking the sessions along with you. There are students who have currently got into the job, people who are preparing for the interviews, people who are working in this field since last 15 to 20 years. So all such people you can find here. So every day you get motivated looking at them. Yes, good enough. So this is how when you are in a crowd, even on the day when you feel low, the crowd will take you a step ahead. You will move along with the crowd even though you are not able to do it on your own. Correct? So this is how the course is going to help you. Next thing is regarding the resume. Once the course is completed, what is the next step? To apply for the job, and for that you need the resume. So now again coming to the resume, how do you apply for the job? I will tell you what most of the people do. Tell me whether you agree or not. They go to a job portal like Indeed or Monster. They create their account there. Okay. And then once they create the account, it will ask you to enter some profile information. You enter. It will ask you to upload one resume. You prepare some Word document resume, and then you applied it. You upload it here in the master.com. Correct? This is what you do. And then you start searching for the job QA. Many jobs will pop up. There will be apply button. What you do, whatever you like, you just keep on clicking on the apply button and the same resume you keep on submitting. This is what everybody does. Yes, absolutely a wrong way. How can you expect a tailor-made job based on your resume? That is why people keep on complaining. We are applying, we are not getting calls. We are applying, we are not getting calls. Our resume is not getting selected. This is the reason. Then what is the right method? For every job, send a customized resume, not the same resume. Okay, send the customized resume. Read the job description, accordingly customize your resume and then send. Read the job description, customize your resume and then apply. This is what you have to do. And for this, I'll be suggesting some AI tools, okay, so that you can prepare your resume on the daily basis and you can apply. So many jobs you can apply if you're using the AI tools. Okay. This is how you apply for the job. Take it as a hack number 2 for today. Okay. You can check whatever I told you, just verify. Go to your friends, IT friends, ask them how they are applying for the job. They will tell you the first method. Nobody would have thought in a second direction. They don't. That is how people keep on complaining, cribbing. People don't want to think in the other direction. People don't want to do the things differently. This is how it can be done. Okay, hack number 2 for today. You can make a note how to apply for the job. The next thing is regarding the interviews. So here we are going to conduct the mock interview sessions. Now tell me, do you have any syllabus for this interview? Do you have a syllabus for the interview? You will have the syllabus for your exam, right? So many years you have done your bachelor's, master's, or schooling, graduation, whatever. You have the timetable for your examination. They give you the syllabus for the examination. They even mention the reference books for your examination. You go through that, you prepare, and you write the exam. Correct? What about the interview? Do you have the syllabus for the interview? Yes or no?
After getting trained, I think we can give the interview.
Correct. My question is, do you have a syllabus for the interview?
No.
You don't. What about other two participants? Do you have the syllabus for the interview?
No.
Now,
Okay. Let me tell you, sorry, again a wrong answer. There is a syllabus for the interview. I will give you the syllabus. Okay. Hack number 3 for today. There is a syllabus for the interview. Okay. Ask it to any of your IT friends. Please tell me the syllabus for the interview. What are they going to ask? They don't know. But I'll give you. Okay. And this is the reason why they, end up in anxiety. Tomorrow there is interview. It is the anxiety is to a level that tomorrow you have your exam. Which subject you don't know? What is the syllabus you don't know? Which book you should read you don't know. But you have to attempt the examination. This is a state of anxiety when it comes to the interview with everybody. Yes, think about that night, entire night you're so anxious. Tomorrow is the interview day. You don't know what to prepare. How about it? Okay, so let me tell you, yes, there is a syllabus for the interview. And what is the syllabus? Your resume, the job description. That's it. Agree? So resume
Yes.
and job description is the syllabus for your interview. Whatever you have put on your resume, the interviewer will be asking the questions around that. You put some skills, they will ask about that because they want to validate how much effort you have put in the working. See, there is an IT team, or let's say there is any team. Do you think, like, let's say there is a team of 10 people, do you think all the 10 people will have the same effort while doing the task? No, they will not have, right? Involvement is different. Somebody is more interested, somebody contributes more because it is job end of the month, anyways, they will get salary. Okay. Some people are just like, okay, anyways, we will get the salary. Why we have to put too much of effort over here, those are the people who will be filtered off in the recession for sure. Okay. So there are some people, even though I'm working like, yes, this QA job will be anyways 9 to 5 job only, no doubt in that. You don't have to overwork here a developer, no putting additional efforts over here, just that time you have to work. So when you know that you have to work, why not work with satisfaction? Why not work with commitment? Why not work with proactiveness? When you are at some task, give your 100% there. That is how your contribution will be there, and that is how your performance is getting recognized. That is how you will be retained during the recessions. That is how you'll be even getting reference for the next project. Let's say there is a project manager and he has got a new project, he has to choose his team. Don't you think he will be choosing the people who have put most effort, who are able to contribute? Because that makes the task of the person easier. If we have the people who are hardworking, who are contributing, then definitely they will get a chance in the future projects also. Yes, that's how it works. So looking at the resume, they will try to find out what are your skills, what is your contribution in the projects that you have already done. That's what they will look. And whether you're right fit to their jobs or not. Whatever job description they give, whether you're a right fit or not, they will check. Okay. So your interview questions are based on that. Usually the first question is like, tell me about yourself. See, you already know what is the first question. So during the mock interview session, we will tell you what are the list of questions and then how you need to answer those questions. We will discuss. Clear, everyone? Then the last step. So interview process, if you're thinking that is the last step, it is over. No, it is not over. Okay. The next biggest hurdle comes is the survival. Getting a job is not enough. You must have again seen. Okay. Tell me, have you heard from your IT friends? They got hired and also they got fired very soon. After a couple of months, they have worked and they got fired. Have you heard about this kind of cases? Have you
Yes.
heard? Yes.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I also.
What is the reason for that now? They have cleared the interview. It means that they are eligible for doing the job. But when they go to the job, they don't perform. They are not able to perform. They are getting fired or they themselves quit the job out of frustration. So, what is the reason? The reason is when you go there, it's completely a different environment. Though you are a very skilled person, though you have been a very good trainee during our training process, but still you're not able to perform. What is that thing that is missing? Here you are with me. Here you are with other people in your class. Your confidence level is very high. Because right, if there is some problem, Priya will solve it. If there is some problem, I can get it from the other students. They are discussing in the class, I can get the solution. But when you go to the job, you are alone. Nobody is there with you. So the reason why you're losing there, why you're losing the battle there, because you are alone. No confidence. You know that there is nobody to support you here. That is the reason you are unable to perform. Things get piled up, and then finally you quit. That is the reason why we provide the job support. So you go to the job, but you're not alone. Your confidence will not drop. We are here. Any kind of issue you're facing in the project, be it a team related issue, be it any political issue, be it a technical issue, please remember your entire faculty team of H2K Infosys is along with you. Just share the issue with us. We will resolve it. Okay. That is how we provide the job support. Or we have our student community. Post your question there and see you get so many responses over there. Because we have all the students of H2K Infosys since last 20 years, start from our, you know, start of our organization. Whoever has got placed, whoever have been the student of H2K Infosys, everybody is there in that community. Some or the other person, or maybe many people will answer your questions. So easily it is done. So you have your entire H2K team along with you to provide you the support. And that is how you get your confidence. That is how you're able to face the real time scenarios. Good enough, everybody? So this is how we are going to support you right from the beginning to the end. Okay. Now, even after this, I don't tell that there will be no hurdles. So this was a roadmap. Goal is set. Your roadmap is ready. Even then you might face the hurdles and challenges. That is quite common. See, IT is not that easy task. It is a dream job for everyone. Every person you meet, okay, everybody has the same ambition. Yes, I want to work in an IT field because it's so attractive. Good lifestyle, good pay scale, it is so attractive, so reputed job, everybody want to try. Definitely there will be competition, okay, there will be some hurdles. Everything is not going to be that easy. See, if you want a bigger success, effort also will be accordingly, correct? But this time you are not alone to put the efforts. We are here with you to put the efforts, okay, we are here to make you put the efforts, all right? First thing is lack of experience. Don't worry about it because we are going to conduct the project based sessions here. And then you might have the limited skills. Again, we are here to design the skills accordingly. We have designed our syllabus so you have all the latest skills tools on your resume. Competition. To take care of the competition, we will tell you what kind of questions have to prepare, how you have to prepare, and we are also going to add some additional skills on your resume so that you get good number of job opportunities. Networking challenges. There are so many jobs, and at the same time there are so many candidates. Still, there are people who are not getting the job. That is because of this networking gap. We will tell you how to bridge the networking gap. We will help you to prepare the resume. We will help you to prepare for your interviews. So everything is taken care. Okay. Now coming to the syllabus, this is a QA syllabus and we have designed it for all the people who are new to this IT field. So we understand, okay, we usually get people who are completely new to this field, people from different professions, people who have never worked in their life, all the housewives, students, okay. So we get all sort of people. There are also people who have done their own learning process. They must have, gone through the different sites and then they must have done some self learning, okay. So we get all sort of people. People might be starting at the different start point, but the end point will be the same for everybody. Even though you have not done any self learning and you are completely new to this field and getting into this field, end of this course we will make sure that all of you are on the same line. Your end line will be the same. All of you will be starting your employment from the same line. We will ensure of that. That is a way of training that we provide. Okay. So it's not just important that we add all the fancy topics in the syllabus and then we say okay it is latest. The way we deliver the topics to you, the way we deliver the information to you, that also matters. Okay. So testing basics. What is software? What is testing? In the main part we have the manual testing. Here we conduct the practical sessions. Automation testing, that is Tosca. And then we have the Jira tool, SQL, artificial intelligence, quality standards, Unix, Linux, performance testing, web services, ETL and data warehouse testing, mobile app testing. So these are 100 plus hours of testing that we provide, 3 months of training. We help you with the resume preparation, mock interview session, domain based learning, hands on practice, and H2K is the only organization wherein all these topics will be provided in one single course. Okay, so you can read the syllabus. All the latest topics we have artificial intelligence. Tosca is the latest automation testing tool wherein you need not do any kind of coding, it's a codeless automation.
I just have a question, Priya.
Yes.
Yeah, are we also getting the copy of these theories?
Yes, everything. Live sessions will be conducted. We will give you the materials. We will also give the pre-recorded videos. You can even watch the videos and do the revision. It's provided.
Okay, okay, right. And every day it is going to be like a 1 hour session, right?
I'll give you the schedule. We have the different batches. Okay.
Okay, okay,
Now,
got it.
along with this QA, you can also take up the BA course. Now, why BA course again? Because in many of the project these days there are agile practices. So, what is agile? As of now, you can Google it. But in the QA course, I'll be explaining this agile in detail. Okay. As of now, I'll explain in one line. So, as per this agile practice, you may be assigned with more than one role in the project. Means along with testing, you may also coordinate. Okay, that's why we are providing you this BA course as well, QA BA in combination. And then in this BA course, we have the project management concepts because everybody who does the BA course, what is their goal? I have to work as a business analyst. That's it. They get a BA job. their mind stops there. But for us, it's not like that. When you get a BA job, you are still unsatisfied because we have set a high level goal for you, that is project manager. So when you get a BA job, you will not be satisfied. In your mind, it is something else that we have planted. What is that? Project manager position. So when you go there, then you will be satisfied. For all these other people, okay, they get a BA job, they are satisfied, they are contented. It's like a hare and tortoise story. Okay, they stop there, they start sleeping because for them the race is over. For you, no, there is still a long journey to go. You're not contented, you will go to the project manager position much faster than them. Okay, it works like that. It's all about mindset. So here we are covering roles, responsibilities, techniques, concepts, diagrams, documents, and then the tools that are going to be used by the BA project manager. To train you on this course, again, we have not hired any business analyst or a senior BA. The project manager himself is going to be a trainer for this BA project management course. Okay, that is how he will orient you towards the project manager position. So in H2K, we are not only thinking of your job placement. Apart from job placement, we also want you to survive in the job. That's why we give you the job support, and then we also want you to grow further. That is why we are providing these additional um, topics in your course, the project management. Okay, see, all this is not necessary. Okay, we could have designed our course to get a QA job and our task is over. What happens with you next is like your headache. It's not like that. But here in H2K Infosys, we take a complete responsibility of you getting the learning, getting into the learning process, you getting placed. After that, your survival, and after that, your growth. Everything is taken care over here because this is a lifetime association that we are going to have with H2K Infosys. Okay, once you are associated with us, you are just going to grow in a tremendous manner. And also, how do you give it back to us whenever our new candidates come? Please be a part of our student community. If possible, when they are having the issues that you faced, you please answer their questions. That's it. This much of contribution can you do. Whenever you get time, just log into our student group. See if there are students who are facing the similar issues that you had faced in your career path when you were with us. Answer their questions. Okay, just be a part of our community. Fine. Now the next thing is okay. This I already told you that yeah, project based sessions will be there, and we are going to conduct the live sessions plus course materials and then the pre-recorded videos. Coming to the schedule, these are the batches. 9 a.m., 12:30, 9 p.m. Monday to Friday batches are there. So you have to choose one batch from the QA group. One batch you have to choose and attend, and you have to please stick to the batch when it comes to the QA. Then BA 10 a.m., 7 p.m., 9:30. So in a day, the same topic will be done in all the batches. So you can join any batch in the day. It will be Tuesday to Thursday. So this is your course suggestion: QA plus BA project management. 1 hour for QA, 1 hour for BA. So 2 hours you're going to attend the sessions. Start date, the price and enrollment. Call this number 770-777-1269. Okay. Yes.
I just have a question,
Take
another
a
question that
screenshot. Yeah, first
the
take the screenshot. I'll come to your questions now.
okay,
You can take the screenshot first so that you don't miss the information. Now, only one step that you have to do from your side is to call the number on my screen and then complete the enrollment process. So, once you're done with the enrollment, the rest of the journey will start together along with this. Okay, yes. Any questions, please?
so the QA and the BA are going to be like the separate courses, right?
Yes.
And,
And we have two separate courses.
yeah, and
Classes will be separate. That's are different. Only the enrollment you're going to do it together.
okay, okay, right.
And one more request, I'm sending one link on the chat box. Please enter your details on that link. Some basic information you may have to enter. Click on the
Okay.
link. And yeah, any questions, please continue to ask the questions. Yes, any questions, please ask.
How to join students community? Is to K Infosys student community.
Once you enroll with us, our team will give you a link. You click on that link and you join. We have H2K forums, plus we also have the Facebook groups. Both of them you can join.
Yeah, actually, I enrolled already. Can I get the link here or? Uh,
You can check with our training coordinator. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. Any more questions? Anybody?
If I skip the classes, if I didn't join the classes for a day, so how did I get uh, the class?
The class you'll get it in the videos. We are sharing the videos, right?
Okay.
Yes, Priya, one more thing. Is if I just want to continue the QA and skip the BA, because as you know that I'm starting as an entry level, so I thought what I'm thinking is it will be like little bit difficult, or like it could be like a hard for me to concentrate on both at once, QA and BA. That's what I'm thinking. So
It will be not, because whatever you learn in the BA, whatever requirements, the same requirements, okay, will be
uh-huh.
used by the QA for the testing. So in fact, these two courses are going to help each other.
Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
okay. So that's what I'm thinking.
So,
QA and BA will be like different. Anyhow, it's gonna be different. So like concentrating on one thing, and after that, this is like another class for BA. You know, things could be different. Well, what I was thinking, but as you told me, it's gonna be the same. Then I'll think about it.
Yeah. You can better take it together, because you'll have more number of job opportunities. You can apply as a QA, BA, QA plus BA. You can apply the jobs together.
Okay, okay, I got it.
Okay then. So this completes today's session. All right. And we will meet in the QA course. Okay. Thank you.